Well, today I'm going to answer a comment with a video, and that's from JR Mods. Want to know how I reheat my pulled pork after I vacuum seal it. I take it from frozen like this to not frozen like this to an awesome sandwich like this. And we may have some more videos in the next week or two with leftover pulled pork because I got a lot of it to do. Alrighty, let's start out by going to the store and grabbing you a couple of butts. Make sure it's pig butts. Don't grab the other butts in the parking lot. You might find yourself in the pokey. Rub them down with your favorite rubs, whatever you like at the time. I just happened to be going with this 3-rub combo. Turned out very awesome. Rub her down heavy because it's a big chunk of meat. And big chunks of meat like big chunks of rub, big loads of dosing. Just load them up. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Let's wait about 10 minutes. Let it sweat in a little bit. You know how I like to do that. And it'll look something like this. Make sure to try to use it all. Don't be wasteful. We're not wasteful here on the Mojo channel. Now I got myself a new smoker. So we're going to cook this baby all night long. And that is the Blue Bayou company, which is the Kuyan Gator. Now it's a water smoker. I'm going to run it all night at 225. Being a water smoker, there's a water pan in the bottom that you keep full of water. That means you don't have to spritz. So I load her down with 15 pounds of charcoal and some chunks of cherry and hickory, and it cooked for 14 hours. I never opened the door, and this was what we were looking at. Pretty daggum good looking bark right there on those butts. Now, how do you know they're done? Because that probe falls in like butter, and it reads about 100 degrees. No, that's 200 degrees. It's 100. If it's 100 degrees, it's not done. Don't eat it. Make sure it's 199 degrees. And, whew, that bark is flavorful. Alrighty, I like a little vinegar twang to my butt. So, I'm going to put just a little bit of this here Tennessee Red on top. Cover her up. I'm just going to let her hang out right here on the cutting board for about an hour before we pull it. We're letting those juices all get reinvigorated, reincarcerated, whatever. Anywho, when it gets about 173 degrees, that's within an hour, still safe temperature. We're going to open it up, admire the beauty one more time. We're going to pull it. Now, we're going to see if we got tenderness. That built-in thermometer, which is that bone back there, if that meat comes off pretty simple like that, that means it's done. If that bone oxidized, that means we've cooked the moisture out the bone. It means it's done. Alrighty, does it pass the tenderness test? Ah, looky there. Look at the smoke ring. Does it pass the juiciness test? Look at that moisture. I tell you what, I ain't even having to squeeze it like those fancy YouTubers, or didn't even use mustard like them fancies. I'm just not a very good barbecuer. But anywho, keep on watching because one of these days I might turn out something pretty good. Alrighty, moving on. We're going to pull this butt. You know me, I like to get rid of all the unwanted fat, which pretty much is all the fat for me. Now, you can leave fat if you want to. It is mighty tasty, but I try to do it for the crowd. Alrighty, we're going to vacuum seal it. Get you some of these little pouches. It's already cut for you. I like to go with about a pound of meat. That's enough for me and the family for one meal. Now make sure it's exactly a pound. Now if you've got some left over, don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Put it in the belly. Alrighty, so now we've got that pound in there. I didn't have any jus in a pan because we didn't wrap. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more of that vinegar sauce and suck her down. There you go. Make sure you hit that seal button before that juice gets up in there and it won't seal too great. There you have it. See all that juice in there? That's going to be even better once you reheat it. Now let it set out for about 30 minutes to cool down. Then we're going to go over here and put it in the freezer. Now when you get ready to eat, mine just happens to be the next day because I'm trying to shoot videos. And it's frozen just to show you. It's frozen. I'm going to drop it here and watch it. Boom. Hard as a rock. Now, my way is using a sous vide. But not everybody has one of these little sous vide machines. Matter of fact, I need me a new one. Mine's getting kind of old. What I like to do is put it in that water bath and run it at about 170 degrees. That's pretty good degrees to eat. Anywho, 170 degrees for about 20 minutes. That will thaw it out. That will get it warm. And that will get that juices back flowing. Now, don't have a sous vide. Most of you have an oven. I mean a stovetop. So, put some water on that stovetop. Set it down about low heat. Drop in that pork bag and let her run for about 20 minutes. and it should be setting around 175, 176 degrees. Alrighty, once again, about 20 minutes. Here you have it. When you pick it up, it should be nice and cushiony, plump, plushy, that'd come out wrong. Alrighty, it should be nice and mushy. Alrighty, let's get it over here and fix our sandwich, because that's all we like to do. Grab a bite, make sure it's fitting to eat. Tell you what, this is one mighty fine pork butt. Load that sandwich up with as much meat as you can handle, and go over here and get you a little more, because I don't know if I can wait to the end of the video. Alrighty, we're going to hit it with just a little bit more sauce, because we like barbecue sauce. And there you have it. That is how I reheat a pulled pork and make me a sandwich. That's all. Alrighty. Maybe, hey, give me some comments below on what you'd like to see me use these other 5 or 6 bags for, and I'll try to get those videos out here the next week or two. You know what? I appreciate you. And nobody told you this week we love you. Mojo is out.